grind is 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah, when I wanna
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Initially, a really good job by the quarterback. Once he got flush from the pocket, I thought he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, looking for the big play. Not much there. Ultimately decides to check it down to the back and doesn't result in much.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's hard downfield. It's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
3rd and goal, Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage?
Jahmyr Gibbs! And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He keeps, the ball is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9.
120. Value one. What's up?
Once again, it's Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. The Lions called their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Cut. 20. Shell.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. That is caught side of the end zone. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
14, Chiefs 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
43.
First down throw. Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelce. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Buckner on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Tonight, like 20, Obama. Like
here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Goff's pass intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Cut. 180.
Williams in motion.
What's that?
On second down, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
I don't need to.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Mahomes sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play action, it's Mahomes. This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
A big gain on the play. But it's third down.
On third down, Mahomes. throw on the run is complete. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he is going to have a Chiefs first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
To Suave, a man in motion.
What's that?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
20. Cornell.
Throwing on 2nd down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
What? What's that?
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
180. Hey, 5. What's that?
On 4th down, Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
43. 43. Come up. Yellow. 180.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard
Throwing
line.
is Mahomes. Forced out wide. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will finally be tracked.
Do you have Rogalix?
But he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Wow, just like that, things changed dramatically. It's first and goal.
Line 20. Set.
Throwing here is Goff. That is caught, and he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Goff has his offense ready for this two-point try.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
5.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. To throw is Goff. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one intercepted. Picked up by Amik Robertson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Set. Attack.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
To throw is Goff. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26, Chiefs 21.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
13 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Mahomes on first down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it.
And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Third down and 9. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. Block 20. 4 down.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. In trouble, and down he goes. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third down.
Try the jet sweep here. Let's see what they can get. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a first and second down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on third down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up fourth down.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown. Brown.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
This is 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, KC.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st down. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. That'll be caught. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Goff. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
That's swung out to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll come up now for second down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Attack!
One last shot now for Mahomes. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. So it's a win here for the Lions. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag.